I do feel the exhaustion a little bit now. I mean, it's almost been a 4-hour stream. Like, streaming for 4 hours is one thing. Streaming while reading for 4 hours is a whole nother beast. Cause like I feel like streaming a 4-hour game is not that hard. Like, what I'm saying, like streaming a game for 4 hours is not that hard, but like reading for 4 hours is like really like it gets to you. It gets to you. The MC&D Center, the Marshall Collin Dock Center. Shame that Vin1 is not watching, because they would have been going crazy now. I can click on this. No, it just enhances. Okay. Object class save, special containment procedures. The entrance to SCP-2088 is currently owned by the group of interest Marshall Collin Dock. Containment procedures are currently dedicated to... I did not forget. Never mind. I thought I did. Containment procedures are currently dedicated to maintaining consistent observations and assessing the feasibility of an interplanetary mission to the facility. Foundation personnel working for United Kingdom-based front companies have businesses arrangement with the Marshall Collin Dock to regularly attend SCP-2088 events. When not possible for a Foundation-backed observer to attend, listening devices are to be placed in the bags of the attendants. And we have the documentation of iconography found within SCP-2088's concourse. Description: SCP-2088 is a facility located on the Pallene, a moon orbiting Saturn. You up there, bro? Come back down. The purpose of this facility is to act as concert hall and general event venue. Its apparent customer base consists of intelligent species residing in the Milky Way galaxy. Patronage is heavily segregated with separate seating areas for 11 separate races. Each divided area contains its own seats, concessions, view of the stage, and atmosphere. The ending point for SCP-2088 on Earth is always on an MC&D clubhouse. All persons who purchase tickets within the location are instantaneously teleported to SCP-2088 30 minutes before the start of the event, and return 10 minutes after the event's conclusion. Access is generally limited to 45 individuals at one time, although this is not a fixed number. Events usually occur at least once per month, although there are usually 3 to 5 in a month. Performances at SCP-2088 have been recorded in length between 25 seconds and 3 weeks. Although MC&D only owns one section of seats, they appear to have also purchased the naming rights to the arena, as the iconography and logo appear prominently throughout the facility. Branding was how the area was discovered after the Foundation started monitoring SCP-1683, which yeah, so it's a bedroom where like you get shot in the moon. When you like lay on it, you just when you lay on the bed, you could fucking send to the moon. After Foundation started monitoring, detected an anomalous feature on Pallene's surface. Inquiry to MC&D through Foundation front companies revealed details of SCP-2088's existence, and current containment procedures were enacted on the 10th, 18th, 2002. Addendum A selected SCP-2088 observations. Event description: Star Watch. Top of the building was rendered transparent with spotlights pointing out different clusters of stars and describing how they will be destroyed at some point in the future. This concludes with a lengthy description of the eventual heat death of the universe. Acts: brief astronomy lecture followed by stargazing. Length 4 hours. Note: free t-shirt given. So we're just watching a TED talk. Only shirts specific to humans could be recovered. Contained no unusual traits and had the Marshall Collin Dock logo printed on the front. Event description: music. Several groups of entities performed music. Some resembling different documented SCP-2088 attendees. Several acts did not appear to produce any sound at all and did not appear on stage at all. but were advertised as distant masses performing with gravity waves, gravity waves instead of sound waves. Acts. The only music acts with Earth-compatible translation on the schedule was named Jazz Ragged, Repetitious Mammal, and the Suddenly Dwarfs. Length 11 hours and 45 minutes. That's a long ass music concert. English translator of the first band singer repeatedly said it expressed gratitude for the denizens of the Milky Way galaxy for coming to the show. Other acts have included references to Greater Planetary Area, Greater Soul Region, and collected citizens of the corporation. I can totally see how this is a Marshall Call and Dog, because they're all about, you know, part of them is all about giving a certain type of luxury, even though the luxury that they get is very messed up. But it's like very much like Marshall Call and Dog pretends to be like high society. So the idea of having a way for people from Mars coming down to them to do like different shows sounds very much like them. It's like yes, you know, we had like, you know, an alien band come to us. It sounds very much like them. When description comedy, one performer who appeared to be composed entirely out of matted wet hair gave a stand-up comedy performance describing various aspects of its job as a technician. As the show went on, the entity began shedding hair and began to make mistakes in delivering its joke. The show ended earlier than scheduled when the entity shed its entire form and expired. Fucking hell. Stand-up comedy from Damp. 1 hour and 13 minutes. Several members of the group were turned away due to having empty body cavities larger than were allowed by the building policy. This is apparently a permanent change, as several persons attending other events have been returned for the same reason. Event description: Circus. Consistent of a reproduction of the Barnum and Bailey Circus act performed in the United States in the early 20th century. Contained no anomalous phenomenon, although all performers in the show wore Marshall Call and Dog logos on their costumes. In addition, all animals appear to have the letter MC&D branded onto the backs. Why branded? Why not just, like, you know, sprayed real quick, or drawn, or painted? Like, why branded, man? Acts: an animal show, acrobatics, and a clown produced play. Length 5 hours. That is a long ass circus. 5 hours 30 minutes. That's way too long. All concessions being sold at the event consisted of typical carnival fare such as turkey legs and caramel apples. Event description: Fight. A large translucent creature appearing to be comprised of several hundred gelatinous cubes was placed in a cage containing a brown trapezoid-shaped entity covered with pulsating spikes. The second entity also had a gold band wrapped around it. Oh, the champion! These two beings vibrated and bumped into each other, with the creature losing mass as cubes fell off its body, and this eventually caused it to stop moving. Act. On stage, match between Cupid and defending champion The Incredible Thing. When pressed about the naming, the group translator claimed they had been instructed to make up names when no coherent one could be translated. Length 14 hours and 20 minutes is how long they fucking fought. Notes? Nah, we got no notes for that one. They just fought for 14 hours straight. Event description: Vehicle Rally. 45 different vehicles, including 2 hovercrafts, gas-powered vehicles, nuclear-powered vehicles, and helium-based vehicles, were steered autonomously around a large reflective track until most of them had been destroyed. Following this, the disparate parts of the vehicles were built into the 2 large robotic entities resembling canines, which were then made to fight. Crash Rally, followed by rescrapping and recycling for paddle purposes. Length 8 hours 45. These are all very long events, man. Between the acts, there was a brief segment honoring one audience members participating in the battle for freedoms against those who sit, and encouraging audience members to enlist in their respective races' armed forces. Oh, that's my phone saying it's 2 in the morning and that it's going to sleep mode now. Hopefully we can get this done within like next half an hour. Addendum. Just came back. Is this Marshall? I mean, You said this one's bizarre, so you should know which one, because that's what when I started reading these right up here. But yes, well, they're not on Saturn. It's just that it's a facility on opening around Saturn, and Marshall Collin Dock still on Earth, and they get like shows teleport to their base from space. It seems like they are like basically hosting alien type shows. Addendum B. On the 12th, 23rd, 2016, a memorandum was sent from persons representing the Marshall Collin Dock organization to a branch of, what is this, SNC Plastics in London. What is this? Oh. Interesting. Okay. The text of the memorandum has been included in this document. Memorandum to SNC Plastics Atlantic Headquarters from Marshall Collin Dock Limited. Let's start over on this one. Greetings to the Misters and Mrs. of the Overwatch Council. We at the Marshall Collin Dock can't help but to have noticed that your organization seems to be very keen on regularly attending sessions provided by our event services. We're concerned by your need to be secretive about this. You're not exactly doing the best job of being inconspicuous, you know? And we do appreciate your business. Send a representative of your organization to the pre-agreed location, and we're confident that a mutually beneficial deal can be worked out. Regards, Greg Chamberlain, European Director of MC&D Event Services. Foundation response is pending. Yeah, they're like, ah, shit, we should not have shown up that many times to keep records of what kind of events they're shown. Like, why are you being so secretive about it? Hey, we can just come by and we can talk about it. And the Foundation's like, ah, shit, we've been spotted. We've been had.